Probate sounds like just another legal formality, right? Wrong. It can eat up time, drain money, and create stress for the very people you're trying to protect. And the worst part? Most families don't even see it coming. Because here's the truth. Surprises are for birthdays, not estate plans. Hi, I'm John Farrell, estate planning attorney and owner of the Farrell Law Firm. If you want to make sure your legacy goes exactly where you intend, without court delays, unexpected costs, or family drama, hit that subscribe button. Almost every day, I share clear, no-fluff strategies to help you plan smarter, protect your loved ones, and avoid the common traps that cost families everything they thought they had covered. Now, let's get into what probate really costs, and how to help your family steer clear of it. What is probate really? Probate is the court-supervised process of settling your estate after you die. That means collecting your assets, paying your debts, and distributing whatever's left over according to your will, or if you don't have one, according to your state's laws. Sounds simple, but here's what it actually looks like in real life. Court filings, public notices, mandatory waiting periods, a judge overseeing who gets what, and paperwork. So much paperwork. Your family is grieving, and now they're navigating a complex legal process just to access what you left them. And yes, even with a will, your estate still goes through probate. The hidden costs that catch families off guard, let's talk real numbers. Time. Most probate cases take 9 months to 2 years to wrap up. That's a long time to wait for access to loved one's home, funds, or business. Money. Court costs, executor fees, appraisal fees, attorney's fees. It adds up fast. In many cases, probate costs 3 to 7% of the estate. Let's say you have a $600,000 estate, that can mean thousands of dollars in avoidable costs. Gone. Stress. Every step of probate can trigger emotional tension. If even one family member disagrees with the process, it can stall for months or head to litigation. I've seen siblings stop speaking. I've seen families drained financially and emotionally. And most of the time, it could have been avoided. How to avoid probate the smart way? See, here's the good news. Probate is almost entirely avoidable with the right plan. A revocable living trust. This is one of the most effective tools we use. You stay in control while you're alive. When you pass, your assets go directly to your beneficiaries. No court, no public process. Beneficiary designations. These apply to retirement accounts, life insurance, and sometimes bank accounts. Just make sure they're updated. I can't tell you how many people forget to change them after a divorce or a death. Proper asset titling. Now this is key. A trust only works if your assets are actually titled in the name of the trust. That step gets skipped all the time, even by high net worth families who think they have everything in place. And if you're relying on joint ownership or transfer on death designations, be careful. Those can work in some cases, but they often create unintended consequences, especially in blended families or second marriages. If you're thinking, I'm not sure my plan would avoid probate, you're asking the right questions. Subscribe now, and I'll help you get clear one step at a time. This is what we do every day. Let me give you a real story. Names changed, of course. A client's mother had a will, but no trust. She owned a home, had savings, and everything looked fairly straightforward. When she passed, the family thought it would take a few weeks to sort out. Instead, it took over 10 months. Legal fees topped $5,000, the house sat empty while the court approved everything, and tensions between the adult children boiled over. And here's the kicker. It all could have been avoided with a trust and some simple title changes. This isn't rare, this is common. Let's recap. Probate versus planning ahead. So here's what you need to know. Probate is slow, public, and expensive. A will alone doesn't avoid it. A revocable trust, beneficiary coordination, and proper titling can. Planning now saves your family time, money, and emotional strain. And remember, surprises are for birthdays, not estate plans. You've worked too hard to build what you have. Don't let the state, the court system, or poor planning decide what happens to it. Like this video if it helped you see probate in a new light. Subscribe for weekly, almost daily videos on smart, simple estate planning strategies. And drop a comment. What's the biggest surprise you learned about probate today? I'm John Farrell with the Farrell Law Firm. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.